Try to figure out who I am. Not sure what I'm doing here. And the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you there was no one who understood.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to tell you about the ways I survived the worst pain of my life. I can link my other videos for you. If you want to go watch those first, you can, but you gotta promise to come back here. Because it's in this video that I will show you how I survived with about a week's worth of the worst pain of my life, whilst also being home full-time with my 10 children. Let me just give you, for the people who can't be stuffed going to watch the other videos, a brief snapshot of what happened. One night I said to my husband, my teeth don't feel good. That same night was in the worst pain of my life, where I was literally looking up how to remove my teeth at home. I thought I'd have to get a root canal or extractions or all sorts of things, and in the end, my teeth are better. So there we go. Isn't that quite the fizzer of a story? But that's just what the story is. Here are the things I did to handle all the things. So obviously, prior to having this dental pain, I wasn't like an expert. And funnily enough, I'm still not an expert. So this isn't any kind of like dental or medical advice. Hashtag not qualified. I googled like, why do my teeth hurt so bad? What's going on? Why do my teeth hurt at night? This is ridiculous. Well, it turns out when you lay down, you look exactly like that. You have increased blood flow and everything that you don't have during the day when you are upright. So that's when my teeth started hurting really, really, really bad in the night. Because I removed myself from my bedroom. Because why make my husband not be able to sleep either? I grabbed my 2 pillows and I elevated my head, and my teeth still felt terrible, but not as terrible. So they went from like 100 to 99. So I'd say the pillows was one beneficial thing that I did do. Then I'm starting to think like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna fix my teeth? So I Googled like natural use things at home methods, and I came up with 2 ideas where I actually had the things that it mentioned. This is where I have to say yet again, not a doctor, and I don't advise that you do this, because after I did it, I read the bottle and it said don't do it. So I used hydrogen peroxide, and I did 1 capful of hydrogen peroxide and then, I don't know, this much water, and I gargled it. I did not swallow. Do not swallow. I felt a bit better. The pain was so bad that I continued my Google search. And as part of my Google search, it told me that oil of cloves could be used topically. I got a Q-tip and I covered it in oil of cloves. I rubbed it only along my gum line. I didn't do it like on the side of my mouth or my tongue or anywhere else, and I just kept rubbing it along. And it turns out this stuff's quite amazing, and it actually worked as kind of like a numbing agent, which did help me survive the night. The other thing that I did do during my first night of this is terrible is I went online and I booked an appointment to see my dentist the next day. And I went to see the dentist and he took an x-ray, and he actually said that for some reason it seemed like the roots of 4 teeth had inflammation around them, and he said it can cause quite a bit of discomfort. And he just kind of said, do you clench your teeth? Do you grind your teeth? And I'm like, I sleep with my mouth completely hanging open, according to my husband. So I didn't think that I clenched my teeth at all. And I could buy a mouth guard for $450, and I politely declined and thought no. But I did go to the chemist and buy a cheaper mouth guard. I did do that, and you wait until the end of the video and I'll tell you how that went. It was kind of like, wait and see how you go. I was still in the worst pain of my life, like the worst. And coincidentally, I had to see the doctor for something else, and I said to him, I'm in really bad pain, I need help. So even though I had tried Panamax, which is like it's paracetamol, that's what it is. He gave me the good stuff. So he gave me Panamax with codeine in it. I had tried flossing my teeth. You never know, in case a bit of food in there was causing all things to be out of whack and uncomfortable. I did resort to having showers, no, I joke. I had burning hot showers because I felt like the heat did help me feel better, and I repeatedly heated up my wheat bag and had it on my face because it was pretty bad. I also contacted another friend who I knew had had dental issues in the past and said, what, did you end up getting that root canal? What did you do? Because I was still fully expecting that I would have to get a root canal because the pain was not subsiding at all. She suggested to me something called tissue salts. I had never heard about them in my life, and they look like this. And because they literally say painful teeth, I was willing to give them a go. So this is like a homeopathic natural medicine kind of thing, and it says traditionally used for the relief of teething, tooth pain, and dental inflammation. I was trying to follow the instructions as per directed, but I couldn't even bite down on these little tablets. I started using these, and I actually think these were amazing. And I don't know, I highly recommend these because after a few days I was still feeling terrible. I went back to the same dental office, but a different dentist. He re-x-rayed my teeth, and turns out I didn't need a root canal. We still don't know what caused my dental pain to be so significant. The big things for me were keeping warm and cozy. I would wear my dressing gown, I got the wheat bag and put it on my face. And the biggest thing that I did, which a lot of people don't really allow themselves to do, is I rested. I did as little as possible. I relaxed in bed and I allowed the children to come in and see me, and I got up and did various things, but I didn't try to be a hero. I didn't keep up with making sure the compost was stirred, and I didn't keep up with probably brushing my hair, those kind of things. Like, I just needed to rest and recover. Now, I mentioned before that I bought like a mouthguard thing from the chemist. That was a big mistake because I tried putting it in my mouth when my teeth were really bad and I screamed like crazy. In my delirium, I also tried using an ice pack because why did I think that was a good idea? I don't know. I have saved the most important thing till last, I think, which is the thought that these kind of things can often occur when you're stressed and worried and overthinking things. Is I prayed a lot. I prayed for my teeth to be healed so they would not have to get a root canal. So I just prayed, like, please Lord, don't let me have to get a root canal or drilling or anything expensive. And honestly, by the time I went in and saw the dentist again and he re-x-rayed, he was like, it looks like your teeth are improving. What did you do? And I said, well, I rested, I had the tissue salts, and I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. And he said, well, I guess your prayers have been answered. Maybe he's not religious. But yeah, I think often we can really underestimate the power of prayer. We think that big prayers are super important and that we should be praying for other people, but sometimes we forget to just pray for ourselves, like for small things, like our toothache to go away. there you go. Those are the things that I did during my terribleness of teethness. After about a week, I found that I could inhale like cold air and it didn't hurt anymore, and I was sleeping again, and my pain had mostly subsided and completely disappeared. My take-home lesson is just don't worry, because maybe there were times where I was a bit worried or stressed and I sort of went, "Argh," but I'm really glad it's now basically completely a distant memory. And you have my complete sympathy. If you have dental issues, totally sympathetic to you, because it's the worst pain and it's the worst cost. Thank you for watching my video today. I hope I will see you in the next one, and it won't be about teeth.
Yeah,